In the humid summer of 1847, 13 members of the prominent Beauregard family died, within hours of each other, in their Garden District mansion in New Orleans. The official records buried deep in the Louisiana State Archives list the cause as sudden fever, but the hastily scribbled notes in the margins tell a different story. Dr. Armand Thibodeau, the attending physician, wrote in his private journal that he had never witnessed such synchronized agony, and that the symptoms bore no resemblance to any known disease. The victims' fingernails had turned black, their tongues swollen purple, and their final screams echoed through the mansion's halls until dawn. What makes this case even more disturbing is that every single death occurred exactly 90 minutes after the family's traditional Sunday supper, and the only person in the house who survived was Violet, the head cook in the kitchen. For over a century and 70 years, this tragedy has remained one of New Orleans' most carefully guarded secrets, hidden behind a wall of shame, fear, and deliberate silence. But tonight, we're going to uncover the truth about what really happened in that kitchen and why an entire bloodline disappeared in a single evening. Before we continue with the story of Violet and the Beauregard massacre, make sure you're subscribed to our channel, because stories like this one are exactly why we dive deep into America's darkest forgotten histories. Hit that subscribe button and let us know in the comments what state you're listening from. We love connecting with fellow mystery enthusiasts from across the country. The truth about that fatal Sunday supper began years before the first drop of poison touched aristocratic lips, rooted in a cycle of cruelty that would eventually demand its due. New Orleans in 1847 was a city of stark contrasts, where magnificent mansions rose like monuments to wealth, while the foundation of that prosperity rested on human bondage. The Garden District, where Spanish moss, draped over wrought iron balconies like funeral shrouds, housed the city's elite sugar plantation owners, cotton merchants, and shipping magnates who had built their fortunes on the backs of enslaved labor. The Beauregard mansion stood as one of the district's crown jewels, a 3-story Greek Revival masterpiece with towering Corinthian columns that seemed to scrape the Louisiana sky. Octave Beauregard had inherited both the house and the family's vast sugar plantation from his father, along with a reputation for being what polite society called a strict disciplinarian. And what his slaves knew was something far more sinister. At 43, Octave commanded his household with the same iron fist he used to rule his plantation. His wife Celeste, a delicate woman from a prominent Creole family, had long ago learned to turn a blind eye